Welcome to the most epic clash yet in CBR Battle Series. This time we got a truly electrifying fight for you folks. We have the Amazonian princess Wonder Woman versus the god of thunder Thor. This fight will be very close, a clash of magical hammers and swords, lightning blasts, and so much more. They'll fight until one of them is beaten to the point of surrender, but as we all know, once tempers start running wild, anything can happen. But before this epic clash can begin, let's take a look at what both Wonder Woman and Thor bring to the table, and what each one of them can use to defeat the other. Just keep in mind that we'll be focusing mostly on things that are relevant to our battle. Let's start with strength. Wonder Woman is very underrated when it comes to raw power. Diana is far stronger than you might think, and at one point she was even able to overpower Superman himself. However, Thor is one of the strongest beings in the universe, even without his hammer. At one point, he was able to lift the Midgard serpent, who is 3 times the mass of the Earth. Those muscles aren't just for show. For all these reasons, Thor wins the strength round, but Wonder Woman isn't too far behind. Wonder Woman is very durable, being able to take immense punishment. She's also resistant to magical attacks and has a fast healing factor. Thor is pretty much unkillable, being able to survive attacks from some of the most powerful beings in the universe. Both fighters are almost matched in health, however, Thor has a slight advantage. When it comes to weapons, Diana has a full arsenal of magical weaponry, from her unbreakable bracelets that can deflect almost any projectile to her lasso of truth to, of course, her magical sword, which is sharp enough to cut the electrons of an atom. She has plenty to choose from. Thor has his magical hammer Mjolnir, and with such a powerful weapon, what else do you need? He once knocked the Hulk out with it. And so our heroes are tied when it comes to weapons. While Diana has more weapons, you just can't beat Thor's amazing hammer. Wonder Woman has all kinds of amazing abilities. One of the most impressive ones is her incredible speed. Diana can also fly and use magical powers. Thor also has tons of impressive abilities like creating storms and shooting lightning from his hammer. However, Thor can only fly with the help of Mjolnir. While this round is also very close, we give this one to Wonder Woman. Both our heroes have been around the block more than a few times. They've each faced some of the most powerful heroes and villains out there. While Thor is a highly skilled warrior, Wonder Woman was described by Batman himself as the best fighter in the world. And Batman knows what he's talking about. Because of that, Diana takes the experience round. While Wonder Woman is very durable, she's weak against piercing weapons, and getting shot by a bullet can kill her. Thor, on the other hand, is weak to magical weapons, and Wonder Woman has a full arsenal of them at her disposal. Due to all of this, Wonder Woman has the advantage since Mjolnir isn't as effective against her as her magical weapons are against Thor. Hoo-wee, this fight is really close. While some might say Thor wins this easily, this can really go either way. Who will win this epic battle? We're about to find out as both Wonder Woman and Thor are ready to clash. So let them fight! Both our heroes make their superhero landings, getting ready for this epic fight. They square off, studying each other, waiting to see who makes the first move. The God of Thunder tells Diana to surrender since he's clearly stronger than her, and he does not want to hurt her. Diana isn't fazed by that, and she makes the first move of the battle as she jumps in the air to attack Thor. The God of Thunder is about to attack again, however, Diana darts forward using her speed as she throws her lasso of truth, whipping Thor with it. Before he can recover, Wonder Woman catches Thor with her lasso and pulls him toward her.
Now with all that power, I thought you'd head harder.
You overestimate yourself.
The two gods engage in a close fight, each using their weapon of choice. Thor with his hammer and Wonder Woman with her sword. However, Diana proves she's the better fighter in close combat as she moves fast enough to dodge Mjolnir and close that gap. Diana uses her sword to cut Thor across the side of his body. But this backfires since Thor is pissed off now, and he unleashes his power on Wonder Woman. Has been knocked down once again. He understands that so far he's been underestimating Wonder Woman and it has cost him. But his pride won't allow him to lose. No more games. It's time to use his full power to end this fight. Wonder Woman charges at Thor using her flight ability to attack him from the air. However, this time Thor uses his own speed. Thor uses Mjolnir to fly after her, and before Wonder Woman gets a chance to regroup, Thor sends a powerful lightning bolt her way, which she's barely able to deflect. But Thor knew she would do it, and he uses the moment to throw his hammer right behind the bolt, hitting Diana before she has a chance to react. Wonder Woman crashes down on the ground, with Thor landing right in front of her. Thor raises Mjolnir to the sky and summons lightning. Thor is down, but is the fight over? Wonder Woman lands in front of the god and she demands him to surrender. There's no reason for this fight to keep going as they have both already proved just how powerful they really are. However, Thor just won't surrender. His pride won't let him. He is the mighty Thor, and he will never stop fighting. The Asgardian launches forward, attacking Diana once again. This really angers Wonder Woman, and so she unleashes her full fury down upon Thor, attacking him with all of her power. Thor goes into his warrior's madness mode. In this state, Thor goes berserk. While his powers increase dramatically, it also affects his mental state, turning him into a dangerous foe who can easily lose control. Thor is surrounded by lightning, and he unleashes his wrath upon Wonder Woman. The angry god takes to the skies, creating a massive storm around him. The hurt Diana slowly makes it to her feet as she witnesses the horror around her. The storm is as unstable as its creator, and it threatens the city below. Wonder Woman understands that this fight has gone out of control. Wonder Woman is down. If she could, she'd surrender to stop Thor from destroying the city. She looks around and sees the destruction caused by the God of Thunder. Wonder Woman has had enough. She decides to use her own divine powers as she takes her bracelets off. This means only one thing for Wonder Woman. The bracelets keep her powers in check. And without them, she can use her full power, entering God mode. Wonder Woman takes off, flying with amazing speed to stop Thor. Thor attempts to use his powers against her. However, Wonder Woman's speed and maneuverability in the sky keeps her from getting hit. As Diana gets close, Thor goes for the kill, but then the unthinkable happens. Mjolnir gets destroyed. Wonder Woman's sword cut right through it. Without that hammer, Thor can't fly, so he slams down to the ground below, and the destructive storm finally ends. That being said, even without Mjolnir, Thor is still one of the most powerful beings in the Marvel Universe, and he's still in his Warrior's Madness mode. And so, while she's still in God mode, Wonder Woman unleashes her full power on Thor. As the dust settles, Diana lands on the ground. She looks back and notices that Thor is still alive. It's almost impossible to kill this Asgardian, but Thor is clearly down and in serious pain. The Odin son doesn't need his hammer to feel unworthy. He sees the destruction around him and understands he's lost control. He asks Diana why she didn't kill him, and she tells him that they are heroes. They protect people, and killing Thor wouldn't have helped Earth. The universe needs him. Thor understands that he wasn't just bested as a fighter, but also as a defender of the Earth. The mighty Avenger surrenders at last, knowing that he was bested by the Amazonian princess. And here is your winner, Wonder Woman! Fighting against terrible odds, Diana is able to use her skills, abilities, and weapons to defeat the God of Thunder. While Thor is much stronger and durable, Wonder Woman was able to use the right tools against the mighty hero. Maybe in the future, the two will have a rematch, but with Wonder Woman winning this battle, who will challenge her next? Another god? A certain marvelous captain? Or maybe a Jedi Knight? Thor might like to hit people with his hammer, but you can hit that red button and subscribe to CBR. Please don't forget to turn on notifications so you can help us win the fight against that pesky YouTube algorithm. And if you're on mobile, make sure to turn on your notifications in the YouTube settings. With Wonder Woman winning this clash of godly heroes, who will face her next? Let us know down in the comments, and if you've enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. It helps so much. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next epic CBR battle!